Hi, I'm Dr. Stacy Shillington. Welcome to my Facebook Live. This week I am going to show you how to do a probiotic mask. There has been a lot of buzz in the last 5 years. There's been so much new research done just in the last 5 years on probiotics, and we've learned so much about the microbiome. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. My kid was screaming for me. But the microbiome, I don't know what you know about the microbiome, but basically it's a community of trillions of cells, both pathogenic, which means viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and good microbes, such as acidophilus, bifidobacterium. And when there's a balance between the pathogenic microbes and the good microbes, that's when there's harmony within our body. Now, the microbiome exists in the gut and on the skin. Those are the two main places, and a lot of research has found that when you have acne, you have a tendency to have more pathogenic microbes on your skin than beneficial microbes. So this has been what's been coming out in the research, and in the near future, you are going to see a lot of new skincare products on the market containing probiotics. And, so far it looks like probiotics are very beneficial for acne when applied topically. Now, it's not going to solve acne completely. In order to do that, you have to work from within. But it is very helpful. So what I'm going to teach you is how to do a probiotic mask, because you do not need to go out and buy the expensive new products that are on the market. Instead, you can make your own mask very simply. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the strain of probiotic that you should be applying to your face. Right now, the research is out on what strains are best. So we'll probably know a lot more about what strains to use in the future. But for now, we have to think about using aerobic microbes as opposed to anaerobic microbes, because your skin is obviously exposed to oxygen, and you need to put microbes on your skin that are able to survive in oxygen. So they're aerobic. Anaerobic strains thrive without oxygen. So obviously those strains are not going to work well at all. So the best strain to put on your face at this moment is lactobacillus. So lactobacillus is mostly anaerobic, but it does have some aerobic qualities to it. So I recommend doing that right now. So what else did I want to say about that? I think that pretty much covers it. So I'm going to make a mask this evening with 2 ingredients. That's it. So simple. What I have here is I have aloe vera gel. Lily of the Desert is the brand that I use. Probably the best bet would be to actually grow your own aloe plant and just, squeeze the gel right out of the leaf. That would be the ideal. That is one of my plans in the new year, is to start growing some aloe. Right now, this is what I'm using. So I'm going to put some of this in my hand, and then I have some Genestra HMF powder. This is mostly lactobacillus, so it's pretty good. There is some bifidobacterium in this, and the bifidobacterium is just not going to do much because it's not going to survive on the skin for long. So I don't mind doing this at all. So here I go. So I mix things in my hand. I clean my hand, and I also want to tell you that I just cleaned my face with my oil cleanser. So it's clean and ready to go. And to make the probiotic mask, okay, opening it up is a good idea. So a little bit of the aloe vera gel, I would say like maybe a tablespoon. And I've been obsessed with aloe vera gel lately. I've been doing a lot of research, and it is amazing. Did you know that it absorbs very quickly and very deeply into the skin, but it contains hyaluronic acid? So instead of spending tons of money on really expensive hyaluronic acid serums, just use aloe. You probably do need to put an oil on top of aloe because it's not a really strong emollient, meaning it doesn't, lock in moisture and keep your skin really moisturized, but it adds the hydration. So if you put the aloe on first, then an oil on top, you're kind of sealing in the hydration that aloe provides because it's a great humectant. And then I have my probiotic, and this probiotic has a scoop in it. So I am going to put 1 scoop into the palm of my hand. And if you have capsules, that's okay too. Just open up a capsule and put it right in your hand with the aloe vera gel and mix it together. Now, in terms of how many colony forming units you need of your probiotic, the research is out on that. Not sure exactly. A scoop of this contains 11 billion CFUs. So that's what I'm going for. It seems to work pretty good. So I have the aloe in my hand and I'm mixing the probiotic in there. And you just have to make sure to kind of warm it up so it doesn't get all gloopy because the aloe vera is a little bit chilly right now. There it goes, mixing it in. Now, another thing you can do is you can also mix it with Manuka honey. If you know my stuff, you know that I'm a huge fan of Manuka honey for acne, and combining Manuka honey and probiotic would be great. Now, when something's combined with honey, it's not really exposed to oxygen, so it will help the properties of lactobacillus. It will help the lactobacillus thrive a little bit longer. And honey, of course, is antimicrobial and it's a humectant, which means it draws water into the skin. So there's so many great properties to it. Okay, this is just about mixed in here. I'm just about ready. And another thing you can do as well is you can take full-fat Greek yogurt and you can add a probiotic capsule to the full-fat Greek yogurt and put that on your face. And that is nice because the Greek yogurt contains lactic acid in it. So it just helps to break up the dead skin cells that are on the surface of your skin and remove them. So it gives a nice glow. So there's 3 different options that you can do for your probiotic mask. Okay, that just took a minute. It doesn't take long to dissolve the probiotic. And then apply it on your face. Now, you should probably leave this mask on for about 10 to 15 minutes. And now some people think that maybe they use one of those BioK probiotic cups. They look kind of like yogurt with lots of, probiotics in them. If you're going to put that on your face, make sure that there's no sugar in it, that there's no flavoring in it, that basically it's just pure yogurt with probiotic in it, and you don't even have to add extra probiotic into something like a very, very plain BioK. Oh, good. I reconnected. Sorry about that. My connection just went, so I just walked to my kids' bathroom. It's a little closer to downstairs. So thanks for sticking with me. If you're still here, I'm just putting the probiotic on. If anybody out there is watching and you have any questions at all about this probiotic mask for acne, just let me know, but it's pretty simple to do and very inexpensive. Whatever you do, please do not buy the really expensive products out there. It's not worth your money, especially if you have probiotic in the fridge and you have something simple like aloe gel, yogurt, or honey in your cupboard. Okay, so that's all you do, and then wait about 15 minutes. That's it. I would recommend doing a probiotic mask about once a week. You don't really have to do it any more than that. And God, it's so simple. That's all I wanted to show you. So let me know what you think of the probiotic mask. It helps to calm the skin down. When you start to balance out the microbiome, whether it's internally that you're balancing it or externally on the skin, it reduces inflammation everywhere. So that's the mechanism of action. That's what we're trying to do. So important for clearing acne because acne is inflammation. And, with all the research that's gone on in the last 5 years, we're learning more and more about the microbiome. And it's awesome to know that the microbiome is so important topically on the skin. And I think it's really going to change the way that we approach skincare in the upcoming years as, you know, things are developed. And actually pharmaceutical companies are starting to really pay attention to this research as well. So, you know, somebody out there is going to, you know, patent a probiotic, you know, strain, and then we'll have to pay $1 million for it. But until then, just use your probiotic. Okay, guys, have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and let me know what you think of the probiotic mask. Bye.